Hi everyone, my name is Taryn Blythe. I'm a dog trainer and behaviorist who's been working with dogs for over 20 years and running a dog training school for over 11 years. I'm sure you're aware that dog training has changed tremendously over the last couple of decades. Things that we used to do 20 or 30 years ago, we wouldn't dream of doing now. We know so much more about how dogs learn and the best ways to teach them that it's so important that we keep up to date and that we keep following current research in this area because there is never an end to learning, there is always more to learn. I would really like to invite you to join me on this course of understanding the best ways to work and train with your dog. Training is not just about teaching obedience. It's not about disciplining dogs. We know that. Training is about building a bond with your dog. Training is about equipping your dog to make good choices. And in this course, we're going to look at the best ways to work and train with your dogs to do just that. Some of the aims of this course are going to be to look at how to understand and use reinforcement properly. If we call ourselves positive reinforcement trainers, then we need to understand how positive reinforcement works. Exactly how does it improve behavior? How does it maintain behaviors? How does it teach behaviors? We need to understand that we need to understand how to make the most of positive reinforcement. If we're using positive reinforcement, we also need to understand how to set our dogs up for success. If we don't have the behaviors that we want to reinforce, then we have nothing to reinforce and we're not going to get very far in training. We want to be mindful in our training sessions to make sure that we have clear goals, that we understand what we're trying to achieve so that we can really communicate clearly with our dogs. And we really want to make sure that our dogs are able to think and learn without any coercion. We want to make sure that our body language, that our attitude, that our tone of voice is encouraging, that it is not in any way putting pressure on our dogs where they start to feel uncomfortable and it hampers the learning process. We want to set up a safe learning environment where our dogs are not worried about failing, an environment that is free from fear, free from frustration, and where our dogs thoroughly enjoy the training process. Training is not just about teaching behaviors. Training is about building a bond with your dog. And this course will help you to do that. This course will help you to create a love of training and working with you in your dog. And of course, a love of working and training with your dog in you as well. I really would invite you to join us for this exciting adventure.